What age do you think circumcision is supposed to be done, daktari? All the barricades, I wanna know why they hold me. Hi guys, so welcome back to my vlog. I'm so happy about today. I appreciate each and every day because it comes with its own blessings. The things that happened yesterday, the ones that are going to happen today. I'm a positive vibe. I hope this video is going to help you guys to understand more about circumcision. When is the right time to circumcise? Mwanaume ama kijana ama mtoto?
Naonaga ikiwa mzuri wakati amemaliza study 8. Juu hapo ndio poa, juu hata yanajua mini ya kutahiri. So akimaliza 8 hapo ndio naonaga ikiwa poa.
So hao watu circumcise watoto wakiwa wadogo, I make sense.
I make sense juu hata hawajuagi mini ya kutahiri.
Anajipata tu ashakuwa tu mwanaume.
Anajipata so atajua tofauti ya kukua mwanaume na kuwa kijana.
Na wale wenye kuwa wazee na bado hawajacircumcise,
bado hiyo haikuwa nzuri. Juu hata Biblia inatabia kila mtu anapaswa kutahiri. So ungewaambia hata wakuwe wanatahiri.
Sawa.
After kuwe conscious at least by 12 years anaweza kuwa anajua watu wanaume wanakuwa circumcised. Kuna hapo kwa uoga, anaweza kupata make decision mwenyewe, mimi nataka na asipite sana pia 14.
Na wenye wana circumcise kijana akiwa mdogo, alafu unapata ni kama wamekata yote, shida inakuanga nini?
Au siwezi jua, inaweza kuwa maybe they are not experts. Afanye mtu anafanya kitu hajui sana, anaanza procedure yenye hajui. So unajua kama hajui atafanya kitu wrong.
Okay, sawa basi. Thank you Meshak for that. Tuna appreciate. Thank you for the knowledge.
Wakati anamaliza class 8 na pia memory yake wataambiwa circumcision, anaweza kuunderstand at least, atajua ana graduate to manhood. Sasa atatoka kwa hiyo hii kwa next.
So ile yenye watu wana circumcise wangu wakiwa watoto wadogo, hiyo it makes sense. Mtu anajipata tu ashakuwa
hiyo tumie make sense sana tu. Mtu hii anafaa kuelewa na stage fulani ametoka kuingia stage nyingine. Ile vitu inaambiwa huko kama mwanaume saidia sana your future yenye unajoin. So ukipata oli circumcision wa kitambo, hiyo ni kawaida kwa hakuna any change academic psychologically hapo.
Wow, na wale wenye hukaa mpaka wanakuwa wazee kabisa. Hiyo ni mbaya, umekataa hiyo. So about circumcision, we wanted to get views from men and women, different views on what age is right to circumcise a child, a boy child.
Okay, I think the right age is when the boy can understand the meaning of circumcision. So if the boy is ready and psychologically ready, then we can go on.
What about these people who circumcise them when they're still small babies?
I don't buy the idea. Because that one, maybe they have to follow the culture, but the baby doesn't know what the culture is. But when he understands and he's mature enough, then I think that's the right age.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. Thank you so much, Damaris, for your view. When is the right time to circumcise a boy or a child or a man? I don't know.
So the right time for me, I think is like when the boy is like 10 years or 9 years. Yeah.
So that is when they finished class 8, isn't it?
9 years, no. That's
that is
some
class.
tribes.
Eh.
They circumcise when like boys are after finishing class 8. So others like Masai, of course. I don't know. Yeah.
So your
But
opinion?
my opinion, for me now, they have to circumcise at the age of 10 years, 9 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, sawa. Thank you for that.
Circumcision inafaa ifanywe hapo tu mahali. Usikuwe mkubwa, usikuwe mdogo, uko tu hapo katikati. Lakini make sure you're circumcised. Like make sure.
Sawa.
You are circumcised. Si wewe.
Thank you. I'm good. Yes, you're welcome to this vlog, this channel of ours. Please introduce yourself.
By name, I'm Rodney Obiero. I'm a clinician. I've gotten to work with a variety of clinicians in this vast world of medicine. So far, so good.
Wow. So today, you're welcome, Dr. Rema. I know him as Rema. Yes, you're welcome. So today we were requesting at least you teach us about circumcision, at least you get to touch on some few topics about circumcision, because people outside here don't understand the circumcision, the whole thing. Most of the people, mostly as women and ladies, we don't understand. So you might find like me, I want to take my baby for circumcision when they're still young, because when they're grown, I don't want them to feel that pain. So please take us through, and I'll ask some questions as you educate us. Yes. So okay, what is circumcision in general?
So in simple terms, circumcision is a medical procedure by which the foreskin of your penis is removed. Once that foreskin is removed, then we get to expose the inner parts of the penis, called the glands. That is which we usually expose after we remove the foreskin. Yes, basically that is what circumcision is.
Wow. Okay. When is circumcision supposed to happen? Like at what age? Maybe you can teach us on that.
Generally, circumcision can happen at any particular age. Preferably, given the Kenyan guidelines, circumcision is supposed to be done immediately after delivery. If it's too late, especially for babies who are just born, within 60 days of delivery. So within that period, anytime within that time, circumcision to a neonate, that is a baby who has just been born, can be done. The reason why we get to do it at that particular point, or the reason why it is most preferred, is because the healing time is shorter. Now that the cells of a newborn baby grow faster, they heal faster, because their cells are way more active than ours. So that is why it's usually recommended to be done earlier during delivery, so that the healing process does not take long.
Okay. But most of the cultures, they have their own cultural way of doing it. Some say that they find it good when someone has just finished their class 8, when they know themselves, they understand what is circumcision. What should you tell people about that? Maybe would you touch on something?
Circumcision is one thing that has been done culturally. So many cultures prefer to do it at different times, which is okay. Most of the cultures usually tend to do it early in the age, which is around class 8, as you mentioned. But still, as much as they could be doing it at that time, the most preferred is when they are way young. Although some of them prefer it at that time because at least they get to explain to you what is actually happening and all the cultural practices that they teach you at that time. That is totally understandable. But the recommended time is immediately after delivery.
Wow, the infants.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. What happens if someone doesn't circumcise?
If someone doesn't circumcise, it's okay. The only preferred period is during delivery, but circumcision can be done at any particular time. Even if you are in the elderly ages, even if you are in the mid 40s and all that, circumcision can be done at any time. But the healing time is now the different, because a neonate or a child who has been born can take approximately a week and they would be okay. But given the adults, now that their cells grow slower, given the age, they tend to take a longer time. As from young adulthood to mid-adulthood, it can take averagely up to a month. Yes, it can take averagely around 2 weeks to a month. That is when you, at least the wound is dried up, the wound has started healing, then you can now wear clothes normally. Yes.
What complication should you maybe see a doctor when maybe you see?
So some of the complications...
And the infections, sorry.
Okay. Some of the complications that usually happen, actually there are things that immediately when you are circumcised and you get to see them, it's important you get to reach out to a medic or at least seek medical attention. If you see any form of excessive bleeding after circumcision, it's important you get to see a medical practitioner. Let alone that, if you see any form of pus coming from that end, it's also very important because that shows there could be a possible infection process going on. It's important it gets evaluation. Apart from that, generally if the wound healing duration is longer than usual, that is also a good reason to seek medical attention.
Wow. Okay. Now, what advice would you give maybe the people who are watching this video on circumcision? As we conclude.
So circumcision, generally, it's very important. Whether it is whether we are looking at the babies, we are looking at neonates, we are looking at adults. Generally, circumcision is important. It has very many advantages. And some of these advantages that we can mention a few, one of them is the infections. You know, when you are not circumcised, you tend to develop recurrent infections. Because microorganisms such as bacteria that cause infection can hide inside that skin. And if they get to hide inside that skin, they can cause reinfections and reinfections that can be very recurrent. So one advantage is that you'll be reducing the rate of infections you're getting. Second advantage of circumcision, you are reducing your chances of being infected by HIV. Actually, we get to recommend all individuals who are HIV positive to get circumcised, because by circumcision we reduce the chances of you being infected. So these are very important key points to actually take into note, because not only do they help your partner, because once you get infections, you are even putting your partner at risk. Yes. So not only are you protecting your partner, but you're also preventing yourself from all these hospital visits that you can be getting due to recurrent infection.
Wow, that is it for today, guys. I am so happy that you accepted our invite, and thank you for the lessons, guys. See you on the next one. Thank you.
That is it for today. Today has been we've learned a lot. We've gotten views from people about circumcision.
and the day has just been full of knowledge. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and share with your friends so that they can also get the same information that you and education that we've gotten today. See you on the next one. Bye.
All the barricades, I wanna know why they hold me back. Need a miracle to break me free.